Here are a few things I learned using the DJI mic in the real world setting. First thing, the screen is very sensitive. So the option to format is just one swipe away, one swipe up away. And it's this button right here, this icon right here. And if you're fiddling with it, trying to get it into the cold shoe, you will format the transmitter by accident, which I did today, but fortunately I had 2 other backups, it was fine. So the smart solution, which I'm sure most of you figured out already, is to use the power button to lock it as intended. So if you just tap it once, it's now locked. I don't think you can see that, but there was a lock screen there. The good thing is it will stay locked. Take it out of the case, try to fiddle with it. It will stay locked until you unlock it. So that will be my default position from now on. The other thing that I learned, or my experience, is that the audio from the transmitter that's recorded in the transmitter is much cleaner than what's recorded in the camera. There is some, what do they call it, bass noise, I don't know. I'll show a demonstration in a little bit, right after this. So the audio that's recorded in the transmitter is cleaner than what I could get in camera. Perhaps the gain in the camera is set too high and I can adjust that. This cable, in previous videos I mentioned that the cable that comes with the DJI mic, it causes a lot of feedback. At least I think that's the cause of the feedback. But I did not get that same RF interference feedback with this other cable. Could be because it's a little bit longer or better shielded. I'm not suggesting you buy this cable. This is just my experience. Here are the 2 bits of audio. The green one is the one that was recorded in the transmitter. The blue one was recorded in camera. I'll play the camera one first.
Our featured quilter is Dominique Ehrman, and she's an innovator in many ways. Our featured quilter is Dominique Ehrman, and she's an innovator in many ways. Our featured...
So you can hear the buzzing sound, not really buzzing. I think some people call that the noise floor. Obviously, I'm not an expert. Here is the one that was recorded in the transmitter.
Our featured quilter is Dominique Ehrman, and she's an innovator in many ways. Our featured quilter is Dominique Ehrman, and she's an innovator in many ways. Our featured quilter is...
Alright, so I'll play now, them back to back.
Our featured quilter is Dominique Ehrman, and she's an innovator in many ways. Our featured quilter is Dominique Ehrman, and she's an innovator in many ways. Our featured quilter is Dominique Ehrman, and she's an innovator in many ways. Our featured quilter is Dominique Ehrman, and she's an innovator in many ways.